And welcome back to more bingo. I think we've dealt with all the fires, so we should be ready to go with our next match, which, if I am remembering correctly from 5 minutes ago, will be John versus Miku underscore DS.
Yoo-hoo. One of my favorite match here.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I mean, we've got We Trust John, who has historically done excellent throughout bingo history, and we've got Miku underscore DS, who also has historically done excellently throughout bingo history. And what an interesting board! I mean, I'm immediately looking at row 3 with a bunch of stuff in dark side, kind of split up with a single Hikage square, which is center floating. I mean, isolated platform down here. I mean, yeah, column 2 also looks a bit wacky, but I think with a lot of those squares, they're really, really long-winded. I feel like if you see someone get center floating, you know what they're going to do, though. I think is the thing here.
And row 5 is interesting too because it's IMO, because it's graffiti bingo row. And 2 defaults, which is pretty fast.
Yeah, Churro right canal takes a bit of time, but Hikage special if you're there with Crane. I mean, there's a few points in Hikage, but you've got to go all the way to the left side for no other reason than to go back to right side for special, which isn't the end of the world, but it is a bit of a detour. But Highway Zero Graffiti is always a nice quick one. I'm wondering if we're going to see it come down to 99th Graffiti, though. That's going to be a fun one to watch in a 1v1, because that takes a good long while. Usually, 99th Graffiti is all about how how you can split up with your teammate, but now you don't even get that. And they are off. We are watching Miku
Also, there is
to
Wolf
Kodane.
Yeah. Yeah, Miku is doing the right choice. I know.
Yeah. John going into Shibuya Terminal after that last game and the commentary John gave on it. Unsurprising that Shibuya Cubby would be the immediate play. Miku having a bit of a fun little slide, followed into a tape pickup.
Missed the tape at first.
Yeah, that's no problem though. We're going to see Miku immediately go. Ooh, John getting a spicy frame boost as well, just there. This is really, this is interesting because there's.
Okay.
Is John trying to threaten the diagonal? It's too early to tell what the grand plan is the big issue. I mean, we've got a tape pickup in 99th Street, which grind 15, that seems to line up.
John is looking for the diagonal. Bottom left, top right.
Yeah, but I feel like in 99th Graffiti you can threaten that all day long, but are you actually going to go for that as your bingo? Meanwhile, Miku stopping whatever he was doing. Churro, or I think more likely.
More Hikage.
Hikage,
Yeah. My bad.
Crane center floating.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be Churro either way. I'm not in the brains of these players.
No.
And, something spooked Miku, I think, is the key thing. Something made Miku go, you know what? I'm gonna go and
getting the 2 default into Churro might be an interesting choice, though.
And we've got John turning around with ads.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. I do not trust John to turn off ads before bingo. I'm sure we'll give that a refresh, and I'm sure that will sort itself out as the ads run its course. So while John's cheating and hiding stream, Miku is grabbing Crane, which is good.
What I
You know, complaints?
would have done first is getting the tape to unlock the special, anyways. So
Honestly,
I'm
I think
threatening more the raw.
I kind of I see the vision, right?
Oh.
Because
Miku.
Miku, that's
Miku
not
grabbed Kirby.
Miku. You wanna?
Grabbed Kirby in Hikage.
Yeah, just
You
just have
confused.
it. Miku's figured it out.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is once Miku grabs this. I think the thing with not getting special is it is such a big time investment for that 1 point, whereas Miku can get some pretty solid points here, followed on, you know, and then following it up with other squares. Whereas if Miku went all the way to the tape, it kind of just creates a bit of a weird dissonance. I can see John is in Highway Zero.
Doing Highway Zero, yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing the graffiti and the points on the way.
Yeah,
And we
which
just
makes
leave.
sense.
And Miku.
I'm assuming Miku. Ooh, okay. What's
Miku is going to
brain?
dark sides. Miku is going to dark sides
Yeah.
at the moment. Might be starting 99. Oh, doing. Oh wait, there is Skydive, no?
Yeah, there's a lot of SDPP, and with John marking Highway Zero, Miku knows he has some time to do something.
Yeah, SDPP will be the play for Miku, I suppose.
Nah, I think Miku's decided let's go do something else rather than try and contest John to SDPP, which is tricky because there's a lot in SDPP right now. But Dogenzaka Hill isolated platform down the hill is an interesting one. Is Miku trying to threaten
Miku is in Dogan.
row? Yeah. So row 4 potentially. I mean, John leaving Darkside entirely, so it's not really going to be much of a threat. But you know, that feels like the vision.
Why is Miku going to get the tape?
Miku's just
Doing the
tape
reverse way to isolate it. Like,
yeah, I was let platform down the hill, but it's kind of an interesting. You know, I guess have the tape. Why not? You might need it in the next game. I'm sure they carry over. Alright, so Miku about to get isolate platform down the hill, but John going into Kogane, causing a bit of disruption. I'm trying to think, because Rokokudai Heights special. Yeah, Rokokudai Heights special is a bit of a long-winded one. It would kind of potentially be scary for John, but I'm wondering if Miku really has that time. I mean, what else? John picked up the tape in Rokokudai Heights on his way to sewers.
Yeah, FRZ sewers entrance for the column. Oh, yeah, column 3, maybe. For John.
Yeah, I mean, it would block 1, but if Miku then uses that, Miku can. I mean, Miku's going to Kogane, so as soon as Sewer's entrance is marked, Miku can make the decision to go for special.
Bottom point.
Yeah.
Miku
Either
has
special
to-
or bottom point. Miku could trade bingos here.
Yeah.
John is threatening it and going into Kibo. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to watch this. I've got to watch John. John told me specifically in Kibo, eyes on the screen. So let's watch John. We trust John to do something cool in Kibo.
If Miku get this Kibo, you get a double threat. So if I were Miku, I would directly go to bottom points.
Okay, John with a interesting stall launch for my eyes. My eyes are looking. I'm not seeing anything yet though. Let's see, John. Come on. Attempt number 2. Miku in bottom point, but eyes on John.
Yeah, bottom point is pretty slow anyways, so stall launch, maybe.
Good stall launch. Going for the tape area, nearly. John's. That's a solid stall launch. You cannot go wrong with that.
Pretty good.
And then John making his way over to the tape. Bit of an awkward amount of cans. Right, I say tape. I guess if you wanted F4, but John seems to be unconcerned with that at the moment. Bottom points tricks 50 in there to block a potential bingo. We are going to see John grab the
Getting
tape.
F4 and now threatening the top left, bottom right.
Miku is screaming, falling down room 3 of bottom point, and both players going back into sewers. So John not going for Kibo F4 just yet, I guess that, but equally John does have
Maybe
the
at the very end.
advantage to grabbing that later on.
Maybe
So
going FRC? No, never mind.
Nah,
That's weird.
John. Well, another thing, because there's one real threat here, and that's only a 2-square threat. So there's nothing really on this board that can particularly scare John, I think, at this stage of the game. We're looking at a Shibuya special or Hokage special threat, which is really nothing at all, or a Kakudai Heights special threat, which Miku might be going for. But with John,
the special?
Yeah, RDH special. As you can see, Miku's doing the climb. There's really nothing else up here. But John going for Shibuya special, it would seem. Or at least grabbing the tape, if nothing else. It's pretty... I think Miku's trying to scare John, but John's one step ahead right now.
Yeah. Two squares ahead, and
it might be, 2 points ahead, but, with John spending a bit of time doing special, the real question is what's Miku going to do in the meantime? Because let's think about it. We've got Miku gets a bit of time to get to another area where John is kind of busy.
John missed the boost dash first.
Yeah, I think it's still good for John. I think it's not the end of the world.
No, absolutely not. Okay, it's very good.
If Miku's going to Dark Side, this gives Miku a very strong advantage into grabbing more squares. Potentially Miku was just kind of doing a cheeky bit of a threat for that bingo. But ultimately, Shibuya special takes ages. Hokage special takes ages. If John was to double up and go for Hokage special for the hell of it, that would be even more time wasted. So either of those squares gives Miku a very good opportunity to get all the way into Skyscraper District and Fair Park while John gets into Garage. Which is interesting. I'm wondering how that's going to pan out.
But the SDPP squares are...
Poof, frame boost.
Oh, yeah, very nice. But the SDPP squares are pretty slow, Ayamo.
They're slow, but you got to get them done at some point. I think the points are close enough to each other where, a bundle of squares, you can get those ticked off quite quickly if you do a good old unlock sequence. Eckler's talking about some mysterious tech and changing their tune. John on 99th Graffiti.
Yep.
Which, interesting.
Spray.
We get to see some classic John Graffiti. Meanwhile, Miku doing the good old-fashioned onion, a classic, and getting as deep as possible ASAP. So I'm wondering, because if John commits to this graffiti, John is going to spend a long time here. I feel like John's doing this kind of a partial. if John commits to the entire duration, then I'd be shocked. 3 points is cool and all, but you do give Miku a lot of time to do some unlocks, get some stuff done. But once light side's done, John really has the opportunity at any point in this match to leave.
John is just 2 points lead. So.
Yeah, 1 point lead.
No one, but
Yeah.
so he's taking out the advantage to spray, and then he would just have to leave and go to FRZ and Kibo.
Yeah, I think the big thing I'm thinking is because Miku's going to get another point here, which kind of puts them neck and neck. But John would still be,
Ahead.
if Miku got that third SDPP spray and John committed to 99th, John would still be 2 points ahead if Miku got nothing else. So it's really going to be interesting how the players use their time here.
Maybe John is going to Skyden after light side.
That was just a fancy little jump from Miku. I like that. A bit of a shuffle. So, what's Miku doing?
Going to 99s, going to spray, I guess.
I can't see that in the cards, honestly. So what I'm thinking is Miku has one bingo threat to be concerned with.
He's doing it. He has no information about what John is doing.
Whatever John's doing, it's taking a long time, and Miku knows that.
Yeah.
So going into graffiti is surprising. Maybe Miku's going to think John is going to kind of leave and do something else, like John's kind of partialing, but
No.
really, yeah, John going into dark side. I'm kind of surprised from Miku here, because Miku had time to kind of capitalize on just doing stuff, and there is still one threat left on that board. With Kibo Air 4 being a part of it, John already having the tape, already having it unlocked, I'm pretty sure, and FRZ Air 8 and Chura Right Canal being some pretty hefty, movement opportunities. You can either use that for yourself, get your bingo, or drag your opponent across the other end of the board.
Miku might be thinking he sniped John in his TPP.
Perhaps, but I feel like John's been quiet for long enough that Miku's got to expect something happening. It's one of the... Miku is going back up on here. So Miku is in like a decent spot to go elsewhere.
Yeah, Miku's leaving.
Is he leaving? We'll see. Miku drops into light side, we're going to be upset. Yep. No, Miku is not leaving. Miku is routing into light side at a inconvenient time.
Yeah, John is almost, so...
Yeah, John is going to get that last spray shortly, whatever it is. Oh yeah, just grabbing some cans. And Miku is going to be at a huge disadvantage to get out of 99th Street, which really puts John on the up and up with 3 points to John's name. Ooh. Do we have news?
We have news. I love that my mic unmuting announces that I'm here with news.
Yeah.
So the other game going on right now was 7th Ace versus Shovel, and 7th Ace has won.
Applause sound effect.
Applause sound effect.
Congratulations. I have no idea if that
I think it picks up that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Hey, Ace is gonna win the tournament. Not gonna lie.
Thank you for your very unbiased commentary. Yeah, I mean, we can't say that. I mean, Faisal's saying the quiet part out loud. We're not allowed to say that. We've got to be impartial as staff.
Sorry.
We can't rig the board in Ace's favour. Yeah, we're continuing.
But Ace has now 2 points, so she's qualified.
I mean, this is funny because we've got John with 2 points free and Hikage existing. John's got a win condition in Shibuya Cho right now.
John just has to square 3 points.
Assuming John's
grab
counted.
2 really fast and then just go to Kogane.
Look at the. Oh.
Yeah, this is kind of a Miku does not know. Does Miku know? Miku does not know.
Now it's over. Right canal. And gonna grab points before leaving and just have to score 1 point. And
yeah, which, 60k.
60k into Kage special is the fastest one.
Yeah. Yeah, Miku was, behind but not out, I think, up until the 99th graffiti. I think that was the big, Miku, you have made a slight miscalculation. For 1v1, these players have been trading blows back and forth.
I love the colors though on the board.
Yeah. What pride flag is this, chat? Right, we're seeing John go into Hikage, and really there's nothing that Miku can do to prevent this. Very good point from the JSRF Bingo Twitch channel. Whoever's running this channel has strong thoughts. I have strong thoughts as well after that. Alright, John is just strolling.
Miku going to
Hikage.
try, but it won't work.
It's no use. John has this in a bag. Like sunshine.
Really fast unlock.
Yeah, solid unlock. I mean, how can you miss the grab from here?
Jeez.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Good job.
We have John winning over Miku _DS. Bit of a wacky game. It was neck and neck, and all it took was one miscalculation, and it really just tilted the whole thing in John's favour, unfortunately.
And the fact that he got trapped into 99.
Yeah, that would be that the aforementioned one miscalculation. Oh wow, is that a Harley Quinn? Rapid
Yeah,
99?
Harley Quinn.
Daring today, aren't we? I called it bold and brash.
Hello.
Who we got?
Congratulations.
John and Miku?
Hello.
How was that, gamers?
I had fun. It was a good game. I felt like I made probably a bad decision like towards the end, but it is what it
The
is.
chance is that bad decision you think you made towards the end at 99th graffiti.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that lines up with the commentators box's opinion on that match. It was neck and neck in a way. Like, John had the advantage points wise, but with the amount of time John was going to have to take in 99, it kind of gave you an opportunity, I think, to get some points to even it out. But unfortunately, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
No, I made sure I was like a couple points ahead before I started 99th, because he had to grab everything and the graffiti, but I was already there. So.
Yeah.
Just a misplay on my end. Thinking I could go for 99. I thought I had more time to do it, but I was proven wrong.
That heart-dropping moment when you just see that square mark and you're like, oh, I'm in the right side.
Fuck me,
Yeah.
mate. That was like...
As a wise man once said, fiddly dee, I'm not going to swear.